Two bills making their way through the state legislature could require Tennessee students to show their papers before enrolling in school. The proposals would force districts to verify citizenship or immigration status, a move critics say could cost tens of millions of dollars and spark a major constitutional fight. 10 News reporter Ellis Roll dug into the legislation and joins us with how they could affect your taxpayer dollars. Ellis?
Yeah, Robin, a new analysis is raising questions about the cost to taxpayers if these bills pass. A research group estimates verifying the citizenship or status of students across Tennessee could cost $55 million in the first year, require hundreds of new staff, and face certain legal challenges. New bills in the Tennessee legislature could require public schools to verify the immigration status of students. But new analysis says that could come with a hefty price tag. A report from the Immigration Research Initiative estimates verifying the status of every student in Tennessee public schools could cost about $55 million in the first year alone. Researchers say districts would likely need to hire hundreds of employees to collect and review documents like birth certificates, passports, or immigration paperwork for nearly 1 million students statewide. Lawmakers said Wednesday in Nashville that they want to gather data about how many students are in the country illegally and then will decide what to do with that information.
When folks enroll, they give their information, their residency, their identity, that type of thing, and then report back to us, specifically the Department of Education, on how many students are in our schools that are legally present in the United States.
Two proposals before the Tennessee General Assembly would require those checks either for all current students or only for students newly enrolling in school. The report says verifying only new students would cost less, but still require millions of dollars each year. The bills will likely face legal pushback if they pass because of a 1982 Supreme Court ruling that guarantees all students access to a public education. Still, lawmakers say they need data.
We cannot make informed decisions without data, and right now we simply do not know what the attendance is in our school systems across the state regarding children who are here illegally.
Lawmakers are still considering the bills this legislative session. 10 News reached out earlier this week to Representatives Davis and Lamberth about the legislation and asked them their thoughts about this study. We haven't heard back from either of them yet. Robin, back to you.
Ellis, thank you for your reporting. And these bills are continuing to move through the state legislature. Originally, one of the bills allowed for schools to refuse enrollment to students who are in the country illegally and charge tuition to those who could not prove their immigration status. Lawmakers say both portions of the bill have been removed. Now it calls for school leaders to track how many students are in the country illegally and report that number to the state. Supporters of the bill say students would have to provide documentation showing they are citizens or in the process of becoming citizens. Lawmakers made the changes so the Department of Education does not lose more than $1 billion in funding.
Legislators, we cannot make informed decisions without data, and right now we simply do not know what the attendance is in our school systems across the state regarding children who are here illegally. And according to FAIR, it costs taxpayers in Tennessee $571 million a year, but that is just a guess.
Now the bill is getting some pushback, including from an immigration attorney in Nashville.
This bill would force thousands of school staff across Tennessee to act as local immigration judges. A child's immigration status can be a roller coaster due to waiting times, backlogs, court reversals, and executive memos.
The bill now moves to the House Finance, Ways and Means Committee. Even with those changes, legal experts say the bill could be challenged in court if it passes. For it to become law, lawmakers will need to pass the same version in both the House and the Senate, and senators have yet to introduce a new amendment.